Okay guys, we're gonna do real talk. None of this is organized and I'm fairly overwhelmed right now. Take there now. Hey everyone, welcome to TheCompoundZoo. Welcome if you are new. I am Becca. Welcome to my zoo. This isn't normally where we film unless it's in a vlog. So today we are doing a what I got my kids for Christmas video on top of what I also got my partners for Christmas.
We're in here because the kids are out there.
So yeah, we're gonna go through what I got my kids for Christmas and then what I got my partners for Christmas. My kids are currently 9 and 10. They will be 10 and 11 in the matter of like a week and then 3 weeks. Coming up real quick. I also have some presents from my wife's grandma who sent their presents early that I haven't wrapped because she sent them via Amazon just to make sure they got here on time. So we're gonna go through those too. Alright,
Ignore this. Okay? This is an illusion.
we're gonna start with my 9, almost 10-year-old. I think first we're actually gonna start with what we're getting him for his birthday. This is what myself, my wife, and my boyfriend are getting him. My eldest did get him some presents as well, but they're in another room and I don't feel like getting them. So I know he got him the Minecraft dungeon game for the Switch, and I think he got him a box of like a giant like brick box of Legos. So to follow up on the Lego trend, myself and the other two parents got him this Lego Creators Fire Dragon. And then the other thing that we got him for his birthday is the second notebook of Doom book. He really likes this series. He's been asking for the next book since COVID started, just because he's reread that book like so many times. I think he reads it like 2 or 3 times a week. So we got him the second one for his birthday. So we try not to get a lot of gifts at Christmas time because we do have a lot of family that also sends a bunch of Christmas shit. So we don't want their stuff to be overrun with stuff. So we get them 4 presents each. 4 presents from this guy. And then little stuff in their stockings. But I'll do a completely separate video on stocking stuffers because I'm waiting for a few more pieces. So my 9-year-old has taken an interest in learning witchcraft. So we got him 2 witchcraft books that are focused on young learners, teaching them the basics, basically teaching them what it means to be a witch. And it's not what you see on Harry Potter. It's not, you know, what you see in horror movies or Hocus Pocus or anything like that. It's basically teaching him to work with the earth and learning from intentions and putting good vibes out into the world.
Which is what people do when, you know, you post a sad story on Facebook and they go, oh, I'm so sorry, I send you love and light and prayers. Good intentions, out in the world.
This just kind of has a name to it. So we got him the Little Witch's Book of Spells. It is super cute. Like this one I just flipped open is the Full Moon Fairy spell. It's just invoking the writs of the Fae, trying to communicate with them. And then this was what we had decided for him to start at his grimoire, which is basically just where he will keep his spells and his learnings and stuff. And it's really just, it looks like a giant coloring book. They can color it in, they can write the name of their spell, what they did, the intentions behind it, and what they felt while doing it. So I thought that was real sweet and something that he had been asking for a while. He also had this on his Amazon wish list. This is a Lego City Ocean Mini Submarine. Just a little box of Legos. And the big ticket item from us this year for him, I may regret this later, is a child-sized bow and arrow set. I took it out of the box, but it's still in the wrapper because I want him to open it. My 10-year-old also got him some presents. I don't remember what they all were. I think one of them was the Catman book. It was a new book that was released. And then he also picked him up this set of Eternauts V Max Pokemon cards. It's just got a bunch of big cards and some holo cards, and yeah. So this guy is bringing our family a present as well. It is a Bop It, but it's Kevin. His name's not actually Kevin. His name is Grogu, is what the Mandalorian finally released his name out to be. But there was this meme right here and it just stuck. His name is Kevin.
Bop it to start.
I'm obsessed with this little guy. Alright, and then following alongside on what this guy is bringing my 9-year-old. We got some kinetic sand. He has recently fallen back in love with kinetic sand. He started playing with his brothers, and his brother didn't want his anymore. So we got my 9-year-old some as well. My kids, you'll notice, are very, very much into reading. It's just my 9-year-old some books. My 10-year-old will get books at Christmas Eve in his stocking. But we got my 9-year-old I guess it's the second or another popular MMO book. This one is Enter the Mine. He has one, it's a hardback. I don't know the name of it, but we got him this one. I know it's not this one. Moving right along, this guy also brought this thing. So this looks really weird. So for those of you that are familiar with Minecraft, you know this is a torch. But it's not just any torch, it's actually really lightweight. It is a water bottle. Like, this whole thing is a water bottle, and this is the top. He put this on his wish list, and I saw it immediately and knew that it had to end up under the tree. The final thing that my 9-year-old has asked the S word for Christmas is Battleship. I don't know where he's ever played Battleship before, or where he's watched people play Battleship before, but he asked for it. So we got it. Alright, still on my 9-year-old, these are presents from my wife's grandma. So he loves to draw, he loves to color, so she got him this Crayola 140-piece art set. I hope we don't lose it and he stops stealing my paint stuff. She has also gotten him this glitch tabby slime. If you guys have ever played Slime Ranchers before, you'd recognize this little character. And then the final thing that she got him was this Vex Robotics Rover Explorer. These are great STEM items that teaches the kids how to build and how to make mechanics work. My kids love these things. Alright, y'all, that was my 9-year-old. Now we're going to move to my 10-year-old, and we're just going to start off with what my wife's grandma got them. So she also got him, I don't know which one this is. I think it's called, what is this? This is a round 4 drone. This is also from Slime Rancher. She also got him another Vex Robotics. This one is the Fuel Truck Explorer. So you build a little fuel truck with the people. And then she also got him this Dream Rotating Projector. It projects moons and stars onto the ceiling. I have one of these in my office and up here in my wife's bedroom, but he has been trying to steal my light projector, so he put it on his wish list and grandma came through. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and now move on to things from the parental units. So if you guys are familiar with D&D, there's these wonderful things called mimics. My kid is obsessed with that. Our local game shop had these D&D pops. They're not really pops, but they look like pops. And this one is just a mimic chest, and my 10-year-old took his little, it's a chest, but I don't know, it's some box chest thing, and he put eyeballs on it, and he calls it his mimic. So we got him a little mimic, pop thing. And we also got him a Kirby plushie. He has been trying to find a Kirby plushie for the last 6 months. He saw it one time at Walmart, didn't have his allowance to buy it, so we went back I think a couple of days later, and they didn't have any more, and they haven't had any since. I found one. My 10-year-old also really loves board games and card games, which is actually a staple in our household. We have game night 2 nights a week. It's usually Friday and Saturday, and then we'll play little games throughout the week. His favorite card game is called Exploding Kittens. Now they have a not safe for work edition, and they have a safe for work family edition. Obviously, he doesn't play the NSFW. So we did find out that Exploding Kittens has expansions, but we bought him both expansions. We bought him Imploding Kittens and Barking Kittens. I think this was number 2 and this is number 3. And now the S-Man's presents bringing up the rear. So my kid loves hex bugs, hex toys, whatever. So this is a hex bug dragon. You put little batteries in it and it kind of like moves on its own. I don't know much about the hex bug dragon. I know he had hex bug bugs, and you flip the switch and they would like critter around like bugs. So I would assume this does the same thing. We also play D&D twice a week, Fridays and Saturdays with the family. And since his favorite thing again is mimics, the Yes Man got him little mimic minifigs for him to paint. So he has been really into origami since the start of COVID, and we've kind of let that fuel and keep going. He's burned through so many packs of origami paper, we picked him up some more. And he's also gone through all our origami books and keeps finding more things to make on YouTube. So we picked him up 2 more books. Alright, y'all, so that was my kids. We're not going to move on to things I got my wife. There is a bunch of stuff in this bag. Some of these are also things that my 9-year-old has gotten her. I don't know what my 10-year-old got her. No. Both of them are in here. 9 and 10-year-old, I think. We'll see. So I'm just going to reach into this bag and see what's the first thing I pull out. Of course, it'd be dice. So my wife has had these pack of dice on her wish list for a while. And we were finally able to get them for her. Excuse my janky ass nails. They are just rainbow clear dice. My 10-year-old ended up picking this up for her. It is a Rick and Morty Rubik's Cube. She loves Rick and Morty. He saw this at our local game store, said Mama has to have it, so it came home. My 10-year-old also picked her up the Crisis Protocol miniatures game expansions. This is Ant-Man and Wasp. We just picked it up from our local game store. So they're kind of like minifigs with D&D, except it goes with the Crisis Protocol game. With the Crisis Protocol game, the entire set you have to build and paint yourself and then play it. Although I guess you could play it without painting it, but my wife wants to paint every single piece. So he got her another set of little minifigs that go with it. My wife is a huge Game of Thrones fan, and I saw this at Borders months ago. It is a 3-pack of the Game of Thrones dragons and is a Funko 2020 Spring Convention limited edition exclusive. This is just the 3 little baby dragons. I'm trying to show you guys without a stupid ring light. Can we get it? Can we get it? We get it? No. During one of our trips to Ross, my 9-year-old found a present for Mama, and it is another pop. It is a Game of Thrones pops, and this is Hodor holding the door. So I picked my wife up the Monster Hunter World for the PS4. We're not fancy for the 5. This is the PS4. She's had this on her list for I don't know how long, probably since last year. I picked this up on Amazon for $10. That's a steal. My wife has been wanting to get into tarot, so we ended up picking up the Messages from the Mermaids. I think this might be an Oracle deck. Got 44 cards in it. The artwork, when I looked at it, was beautiful, and I think it pairs really well with her work with Amphitrite. What witch is complete without her own little witch hat? Ta-da! This looks awful on me. So she has seen these floating around on Facebook, and I ended up finding them on Amazon. I wish I had actually done deeper research to find someone on Etsy that made these, because I think it would have been more meaningful. There are 2 things that I got my, well, there's one thing that I got my wife that's not in here, but I showed you guys in last week's vlog. It is this right here. And then my boyfriend got her 3 expansions for The Sims 4, so obviously, like, they're codes, so I can't show you those, but that's what she got as well. So now we're on to my boyfriend. So my wife got him this giant 10-inch box of Vulpix. His favorite Pokemon is Flareon and Ninetales, but they don't have either in big pops. They have little Flareons, but we wanted to get him this big one. And this was a Target only exclusive. If you guys are looking for one, you have to check your Target. It's the only place to get this one. So my boyfriend has affinity for wolf. My 9-year-old decided that my boyfriend needed a wolf origami, this word, onesie. So we got him, because he does walk around in a onesie a lot, like the zip-up fleece onesies that we found at Walmart. He walks around in that a lot, so my kiddo thought he would like walking around as a wolf instead. And then to go along with the wolf theme, we got him this wolf chalice. I really don't expect him to drink out of it, but it's just a nice, like, stainless steel whatever kind of steel this is. It's just got some blue and wolf heads, and it's really nicely made. So the next thing we got him is going to be kind of hard to determine what it is, so I'll insert a picture right here. It is a concealable gun rack to go behind his seats. My boyfriend was planning on starting back up hunting this year, but with COVID and the fires here in California, all the parks were shut down, so he couldn't go hunting. So he's prepared for next year. Alright, this next gift may seem a little lame, but my boyfriend, since he got out of the military about 6 months ago, he has been growing out his beard. He loves his beard. He loves not having to shave. He has talked about being able to maintain it and take care of it and make it soft like his hair. And most stuff that we find in like Walmart or Target or even Joann's,
We found a beard kit in Joann's,
isn't making his beard soft. So I figured we could try these out for him. So I got him 2 sets of beard stuff. This is a 30-pack of beard oil, and then this is a 4-pack of beard balm, which is like a conditioning cream. They are from Viking Revolution. My boyfriend's also getting a set of dice this Christmas. We are all big D&D players. We all collect the Shiny Goblin Click Clack Math Rocks. He likes metal dice, so I don't know if you guys can see.
This is wasteful. It's a bag. In a bag. In a bag. In a bag.
But I know why they do it. These are brushed bronze dice. Oh my god, you really can't see them. There we go. And the final 2 presents are from my wife to my boyfriend. This one is a Massive Darkness expansion pack, and this is another Massive Darkness expansion pack. Massive Darkness is a co-op board game that we all like to play together. My boyfriend has been eyeballing these expansion packs since he bought the game about 4 months ago. But they're expensive. They're normally like, okay, this is 32 and this is 32. However, my wife got them on sale at our local game shop. Alright guys, and that is going to do it for what I got my family for Christmas. I'd love to know what you guys are getting your family for Christmas. Let me know down below. I might do some last minute Christmas shopping, even though I've been telling myself I shouldn't. If you like these types of videos, if you like what I've been doing with my channel all through Vlogmas, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes ding in your inbox when I post. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at TheCompoundZoo. You guys will see our farm and other stuff. That's gonna do, guys. I'll see y'all in our next video. Bye, guys.